I mean, I think definitely to protect my peace, but I wasn't really on Twitter before Drag Race. Thought I needed to get on for Drag Race. Got on there, did not like it. Was not for me.
It's scary.
It's scary. Very. I don't. It's just very, very. It's just crazy on there. People are just like so mad all the time. All the time. If you clap back, they still ain't having it.
Well, I think for me with the social media stuff, I'm at a point now where I was not last year, where I've like come to know no matter what you say, no matter what you do, people are going to have an issue with it, no matter what. Like a couple months ago, I was trying to help my little nieces sell Girl Scout cookies so they could go to Disney World. People had an issue with that.
I'm sure they
But you're
did.
fucking cheating, Lucy. That they're supposed to learn how to. I was like, you buy some Thin Mints. You need it. No matter what you do, I can tweet out, "Oh my God, it's a beautiful day today," and they'll go, "I looked up the weather in Connecticut, and it's only 50 degrees." You.
Category is fans, like fan extravaganza.
Fandango.
Can you say what was on what the actual category was or no?
It was Fandango.
Fandango.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming it was like, did they say try to use fans and like?
Yeah, they kind of gave us some reference images of like just like pleated fans and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have been playing a little game with everyone, and we've been mop or chop their looks on the runway. So we're gonna do the three other looks. Let's start with Saphira. What did you think? Mop, like you want to keep it, or chop? It was.
For me, it's a chop. No, just like if I were gonna wear it, it's I don't think it's a look I would wear, but I think it works great for her.
Yeah.
That's not shady. That's not shady. I love like the reveal.
For chop.
I wouldn't wear it.
It's way to say chop. Well, okay. Nymphia went.
Mop. I liked it. I wish there were more fans though.
Agreed.
It didn't feel very like Fandango.
Compared to you and Saphira.
Yeah, but I liked it.
Fans and the nails that look like.
Yeah.
Lucy, what did you think of Saphira's mop or chop?
I loved the things on the sides. I thought that was really cool. I didn't love the middle part because there was no shape
Yeah,
to it. So I would mop the sides and let her do the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, they can't. That's right. The gag. I'll take the gag. Oh yeah. And put it somewhere. Right. Lucy, what did you think of Nymphia's?
I thought it was beautiful. I love that she's so stunningly beautiful, but also always puts a little bit of camp in there.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like we're losing camp a little bit in the world of drag.
And then we
I say dressed in a
May Jane. We like. How do we like May Jane? I think so. Like this the other day in Los Angeles. Yes. You were with someone. Okay. You were with. I remember. I'm like, who? It was Monday. It was Monday at Showgirls, and you were with Morphine, but you were with your daughter.
Oh, Sebastian. Miss Luna. No, she's so great. She's so fabulous.
Tell me about that relationship. You guys speak friends?
Yeah, no friends. Like she was so great. I wish they would have shown a little bit more of like, our story together, like during that, because she was like so shady. We connected like so fast. Like, I was worried because she was so timid at first, but then she started reading the other girls, and I was like, okay, we can make this work.
Let's look into the critiques that we discovered now.
Yeah.
They seem a little. Were they longer? Was there more?
I mean, they're always longer. They're always longer.
What did we miss?
I mean, most of it was the main points were there. They didn't like the title of my book. They didn't care for that outfit, which I was running out of clothes. I made the outfit in my hotel room the night before. So, I will say, like, I was proud of myself for pulling that together because, like, I was looking through my closet there on the rack. I was like, oh, God, they didn't tell us to bring something for that. It's one of those things you have to pull from the random that you got. And I was like, I don't got anything left. I was like, if we're at the end, I don't got anything left. So I made something that night. But yeah, no, definitely, it was I don't think Plain expected to get negative critiques. And, like, even in the workroom, she was gonna do this, like, really funny, like, not really vulnerable story, and I think that kind of came across in the final product, because the rest of us kind of went to, like, more vulnerable, in-depth story of, like, our lives, and I feel like she does up this, like, front of, like, being, being, without, like, revealing, the more softer side. Yeah, so I definitely think that just, like, stuck her out, because in her interview even, she was kind of, like, poking fun at the other girls, while the rest of us were kind of talking about, our lives and how it's kind of shaped us into
Oh yeah, we're talking about Amanda again. Because she like 11 weeks ago.
And I know Amanda's watching this watch party right now somewhere, but she's like, what? And I mean, she's like, Amanda is not goes a long, long way.
Okay, she's.
Do you think it's gonna be in the bottom, top? What was going on? Oh no, you can tell it's in the bottom. I mean, you haven't seen it yet, but I'll let you get to that point. So, but you after critiques, you can tell it's in the bottom, and you can see the writing on the wall. So you can see your future.
No, what was it like? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, babe. What was it like when you came back and it set in that this 4 times winning, maybe looking at a 5th win, was maybe going to be the bottom? Was she like, upset? Was she crashing?
I think we definitely saw on stage how she looked so irritated. Yeah, like how she was like, well, just when something doesn't kind of fit with her face. Love my sister, but even like when we were reading each other earlier, and I kept coming back at her, like reading back and forth, she got to a point where she's like, just like she's trying to get me. She started crying, girl. Like
she like short circuits.
yeah, she's like. Okay, so let's talk about the mood after this. What's the energy like? The energy like, after critique. I'm bummed because I feel like I'm going to be in the bottom. Just because I don't think anybody got horrible critiques by any means. I don't think anybody did. But when you're down at the final floor, you get 2 little bad critiques.
You didn't write still that shoe.
Yeah, you get 2 bad critiques. That could be your bottom done. But yeah, they gave the most praise to anyone. Most praise that evening, they definitely gave Cynthia. Yeah, definitely.
That's what it's reading. And how do you feel afterwards?
I would say, honestly, I mean, to me, I felt like I got the worst, but looking at it back now, it kind of looks like Plain got the worst. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a coincidence that you're both here. You're both so hungry for a win on your respective seasons. Is winning everything?
Winning isn't everything, but I think to expect us to go on in hopes of winning a life-changing amount of money and to be upset that we're upset when we lose, kind of ridiculous.
Would you be mad if you lost $5,000?
Yes.
Would you be mad? Girl, if it was mine to begin with, for y'all, it's entertaining, but it's our lives, it's our career, it's our, we spent thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on this, hundreds of hours of work. It's a lot more high stakes than, what people want to say that it is. And for us, anyways. There's definitely a lot of it. Sure.
This goes. Give it up one more time for Q. Great run, Tiva.
Thank you. Thank you.
Walk us through it. You're at the bottom. What's going through your mind?
I'm in the bottom. Definitely, I feel like, especially during critiques, writing's on the wall, which I could tell I was going through. Even before the lip sync, I could snap. I feel it. And yeah, that's what I think. Did stop me from doing that in the lip sync. Also, we did that full song, Tina Turner song. That was such a weird cut of the song.
It was also a strange song, kind of. To
Well, they cut out like all the verses really, and then just kind of did like the instrumental and. But
Did maybe somebody not know the verses?
maybe what if they would have shown those pieces, it wouldn't fit the narrative that they need.
I will say though that Cynthia told me that she thought I had won the lip sync. I will say that.
As much as not winning sucks, when you do get eliminated, do you feel a sense of relief? You're like, all right, now the real work starts to maximize my time on the show. What are your thoughts on that? No. Still, yeah, no. I feel that way now. But at the time when you're first eliminated, no, I cried from the moment I was eliminated until I got out of drag and back into the hotel. I mean, it was the city for dream is over. You know,
I cried a lot.
Yeah, you can't see the grand scheme of it yet.
Yeah, no, I definitely cried a lot. Like it's hard, like getting so close to the end and wanting that final moment. And then not getting it, it's crushing. It really is.
And having the feeling that it didn't matter how well you did.
That Michelle said earlier about you, which was when you didn't win a challenge, you were really hard on yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that you see what you've done on this season. You are absolutely amazing. You are a star. You are completely and we are so glad that we got to see you on our screens, and we're looking forward to everything that you do. You are definitely a star, Q. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot for you, so thank you so much.
And it honestly does get better after the show is done and everything.
Yeah.
Like, as someone who was not fan favorite at all, once the fans letting loose.
What was going through your mind when you and Plain J didn't win for the presentation? Did it feel like a Jan-style production setup just to get a reaction?
I definitely was like, playing in my face. I definitely felt like that. I was like, oh my gosh, they are really playing in my face right now. Just because, like, it was just like so certain that like if they could play back the tapes of the audience reaction of our set during that challenge, they were laughing the entire time. Like there was just like no, and we all watched each other's set, so I mean we all knew how it went. So everybody thought that one of us was gonna win. So it gagged me a little bit. So RuPaul grew.
And that's basically what they wanted to, because I just rewatched that episode, and they do show Saphira's stumble a little bit. They could have cut that, but they showed it on purpose. They had to make us all think that Miss was going to win, and then they said, nope, you didn't win, and then they just zoomed right in on her face. And you're going to be pissed.
I will say though, like half the time that they're showing my face, that's just my face.
I wanted to touch base about that, like watching yourself back throughout the confessionals and, watching yourself on the show through your reactions. How, like, are you like, oh, was I overreacting, or was that truly, like, obviously how you felt in the moment when you were really frustrated? What was it?
Oh, I mean, I was always 100% authentic. The whole time, the whole season. Which I can't say about everybody. Right. It was left in the competition after I left. Because, I mean, there are the things that, that people thought or said, that, didn't make it to the camera or, but I was always 100% upfront with how I felt and my emotions and, what I said, because I'm that girl. I don't fuck around. I'm always upfront.
About a month ago, Mistress did a video with Plain Jane and taught her how to properly apply makeup, and now she tried calling you, and you didn't answer. If you tried to call Mistress right now, do you think she would answer for you? She probably would. She's obsessed with me for some reason. It is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I did not answer her because the last time I answered her call, she was live on TikTok. I was not aware, and I thought that that was really shady. And I also was naked in bed with a boy. I picked up my phone and looked at it and said, "Mistress," I showed him, and he went,
Oh, that's cheesy. What are your thoughts on the judging of the makeover challenge? Do you think we should be judged positively for making their makeover look as similar to their own drag as possible? The judging of Clayton's makeover was seen as positive, while Lucy's was seen negative, despite it being the same critique.
Well, I think anyone who watches the show knows that the makeover challenge is specifically put into place to send someone home, because you can kind of judge it however you want. I think for your season, I thought that Morphine did an incredible job. So
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Morphine did really good.
And I
Well, it was weird because I feel like they gave Morphine the critique that they gave Plain a positive critique for. So it was weird for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I I will always stand by the fact that I did a really sickening job in the makeover challenge. I had a great time, and and my teacher and I had such an amazing connection. We cried on the runway together during judging, which didn't make it, and it really didn't matter. So I mean, I think that they should maybe either start judging the makeover challenge in a fair and consistent way, or get rid of it completely.
What was the most important thing you've learned about yourselves after doing RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh, I have one.
Go for it.
I went into Drag Race with this month.
What was the most important thing you've learned about yourselves after doing RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh, I have one.
Go for it.